Hello and welcome back to the Brew Interviews, the only show where the answer to the question ASL sometimes leads to ANAL. I am Robbie, and joining me as always via the internet is my best friend Lauren. It is episode 106, and this week we go back in time to the year 2000 in our heydays on the internet. And joining us on this trip is not a disgraced nuclear physicist with a young boy, but instead one of the hosts of the Golden Ghouls Podcast. This week on the Brew Interviews.
The Brew Interviews, coast to coast, brews, faves, and more with Lauren and Robbie.
This episode of the Brew Interviews is sponsored by adamandeve.com, which you'll hear more about them later on in the show. For now, Lauren, we have a guest tonight. Please welcome to the show for the first time, Kylie of the Golden Ghouls.
Woo! Hello!
Hey guys! Thanks for having me.
How are you, Kylie? Better yet, how is your cat Dante? Because that's the real reason we are here tonight. So.
Great. No, I know. I'm fine. But Dante, on the other hand, he coincidentally was just meowing behind me. So hopefully we'll pick up a little bit of what he has to say tonight. Because I know that you guys want to know.
Oh, of course.
He's an Insta model, basically.
He truly is.
Yeah.
And he's such a ham in real life.
That's about 80% of your Instagram stories is Dante.
Yeah, I mean, what am I going to post? My face?
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm
I feel
giving
the same way.
I'm giving the people what they want, Dante.
Exactly.
I wish that my cat liked its picture being taken. Because Rizzo's real cute, but like as soon as you take out a camera, he's like, nah, I don't want any part of this.
Oh,
Does he know?
He's just too smart.
Yeah, they know. Like Minor knows also my dog. Like I'll take out a camera. He's like, I'm not going to be cute anymore. Thanks.
See, Dante's just he's sweet but dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he just
I
doesn't
understand
know.
that.
That's my animals here. They're sweet, but man, are they dumb.
They're good puppies.
They're
So
dumb.
good.
Oh, I love them to death, but they are dumb. So Lauren, how are you doing?
Me? I'm doing great. I am packing my apartment because I'm moving in a couple weeks. That's going really well.
She got kicked
Ooh,
out.
congrats.
I did not get kicked out. Shut up, Robbie. Thank you. I'm moving next door to my girlfriend, so that'll be really fun.
Aw,
And then
sweet.
work. All the work in the whole world. It's real busy. Work pack,
Mhm.
work pack.
Nice.
Here we are. Yes, doing great. Robbie, how are you?
I fixed the smoker today, and I'm very happy because
Ooh.
I went to go smoke pork chops like last week, and I think we had that torrential rain and that windstorm. Do you remember that windstorm that we had like the other week?
Yes.
And I think
I
water
lost
just
power.
got up inside the smoker. Oh yeah, that's right, you did. And it just gummed up the entire workings. It's like an automatic feeder smoker, so I had to tear it apart, and that was kind of fun today. Not really.
Wonderful.
But I can
Dang.
smoke meat.
Good.
We love a good smoked
Love a
meat.
good smoked meat.
Perfect. Just a good smoke. Or we do marrow bones for the dogs. Like we
Aw.
buy
Oh,
the cheap
wow.
marrow bones and just smoke them ourselves, and then they just have at it.
Very
Turn them into
nutritious.
weapons.
You should start
Very
selling them,
Nutritious.
Very.
but only to your friends because you got to get permits and shit to give stuff to
Only
dogs.
to your friends.
Yeah. Never mind. I didn't think that one through before I said
Will
it.
Dante like a marrow bone?
I'm sure the inside of the marrow bone.
Do cats chew bones?
The marrow.
Is that a thing?
Not that I've seen. Chicken bones.
He's just so domesticated. I don't know.
That'd be so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a cat chew a bone.
Yeah, only the feral ones, that you find outside.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had one of those once.
We love them.
No indoor cats. So moving on. What are we drinking tonight, guys? Kylie, what are you drinking? You showed me earlier, and I'm very excited because I've
Yes.
seen the can. We own the can, but I've never actually had what you're
Wait,
having.
I'm so excited. What is it? What is it?
Okay. So this is the Ectoplasm cider from Far From the Tree, which is a brewery here in Salem. It's like 4 minutes away from me.
I want that.
And it's so I've been waiting to open it so I can show you. I mean, you probably already know what color it is.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
Lime green.
It is literally
All right,
like
folks?
wicked bright green. Oh my god. It looks like Mountain Dew.
ASMR. It does. But better for the teeth.
Better for
Yeah.
the teeth.
Well, maybe.
Well,
Debatable.
it might be better for your teeth.
And it has jalapeno in it.
Ah, yum.
And we love a jala. Just a kick with the green apple. Ugh, delish.
But now, so when I drink beers with peppers in them, I don't usually like that pepper taste. So what is the jalapeno pepper taste like? Is it like more peppery or more spicy?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
A little of both, but more so spicy, but not so much that you feel it on your tongue after. It's more so just like
Yeah.
The flavor.
All right.
Palatable.
I want to try this just for the color. I'm so excited that you have this on our episode.
It's delicious. Oh, there's kiwi in this as well. I didn't know that, but now I'm picking it up.
Oh my god, I think mine has kiwi in it too. Nope.
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 So I'm like Lauren. I'm like 50-50 for drinks with jalapeno or peppers in them. Because I've had way more bad ones than I have good ones. So it'd be kind of nice for a change to get something good. So I wouldn't mind trying that either.
I hope that you would enjoy it, because if not, I can't live anymore. It'd be over.
Well, Salem's not too far from us, so.
True.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Notch Brewery?
I have.
Yeah?
I haven't since the pandemic. I think I actually went before I moved here. I was in Boston, and I came down here one day with a friend right before Halloween, and we stopped by. I'm trying to think of, I want to say there were like popovers there. There was like a food truck. It wasn't really a food truck. It was just like some other small business, and it was quite the meal. Popovers and beer.
I don't think I ate there, but I've had a couple beers there. I went there once on a Tinder date.
What?
Cute.
What was the brewery? Top Notch?
The Notch.
The Notch.
The Notch.
Yeah, it's a really cute brewery, but they didn't do flights. They only did full beers, which kind of sucked.
Oh, yeah.
But I love a good flight.
I've never been to either, so.
Well, we'll go. I'm hope by
meet you
at
guys.
least next Halloween we'll be able to go to Salem.
Absolutely. And I think the ghouls were trying to get them down here. Well, up here.
Oh, wow.
So maybe we'll do a little meetup, right? That would be sick.
We'll drink some beers and get spooky.
Yes, please. That's all I want.
I'd be down for that.
Wonderful. Robbie, what are you drinking this week?
Oh, yeah. What are you drinking?
I'm glad you asked.
I forgot whose turn it was.
I recently made an order from Trillium Brewing in Massachusetts again, because they deliver to your door now.
Represent.
Yum.
Cool.
So I got Cutting Tiles,
I love that one.
Look at that.
a double IPA with raw wildflower honey. This is my first time, well, second time having it now, but I was very excited to try this beer because I've heard nothing but good things about it, because I love anything with honey in it. It is a great beer. It really is a great beer. But I think it's it's double dry hopped, and I think that takes away from the honey taste that I love so much. It's there, but it's not as much honey as I would like. But still a really good beer.
I can see what you mean with that.
Yeah. Double dry hop just has this weird mouth feel that it leaves it. You know, it's just like lingering.
It's like not as fresh.
Yeah.
It's like not, it doesn't give it as like a
it's not
fresh
refreshing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But super juicy, 8.5%. I mean, I can't complain. We bought 2 4-packs of it, so
You gotta drink
we
it.
drank a lot of it, for sure. Lauren, what are you drinking?
Well, I am drinking Party Pants Zombie from Throwback. I figured I would drink a throwback beer because it's kind of like a Throwback Thursday episode. So.
Gotcha.
Oh, sick.
Yes.
That's my word of the day, I guess. Sick.
And then it is a sour ale with passion fruit, key lime, and orange peel. It's a 5.2%, and it is fucking tasty. It's sour.
That sounds
and
delish.
fruity and delicious.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I like Throwback.
And Throwback's a all women owned brewery, which is awesome because their International Women's Day was this week, right?
2 days ago, yesterday?
Yeah.
As of recording this. Where is Throwback?
That is a wonderful question, Robbie. I want to say it's in Northampton. Yes, it's in Northampton, New Hampshire, and it's really cool. It's like on this farm. Like they try and get all of their products from like farms within a 200-mile radius. It's just super cute. I had to do a streetlight audit around there once, and I got to drive around the whole property.
Ooh, streetlight audits.
Streetlight audits.
Someone's got a fancy job.
Well, that was my old job.
Oh, that's true. That is for sure. I forgot about that. You got fired.
No, I didn't.
So moving on to the main topic for tonight.
Oh, no.
So as you heard in the intro, we are going back in time to the old days of the internet, and just an embarrassing time. For me, an embarrassing time, an awkward time. I don't know about for you guys, but we're gonna start with talking about AIM or AOL Instant Messenger. You know, just the coolest thing on the block back in the day.
Oh, you know it.
It was like the thing you do as soon as you get home. You know, you grab a snack, you run to the computer, you make sure
I used
your
to watch
mom's not on the
Scooby-Doo
phone.
and then go on AIM.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo, of course.
Yeah.
You gotta preface it. Jump on AIM. See who's
Do you
online.
remember when you first started getting on AIM?
I was just about to ask this question.
You know what? I do. So my dad got a computer super early for the fam.
Yeah.
He was like super hip when it comes.
He's
The
one of the
hippest.
cool dads.
He's like a cool dad. And he set me up with AOL when I was like 10. And this was, I mean, I'm 31 now, so this was like, it wasn't like there was this whole internet world established already.
Yeah.
It's
as
very
we have
new.
today. This was like very new. Was that new?
Wait, so is this like fourth grade?
Yeah, 4th or 5th grade. I think I was in 5th grade.
My mind is blown.
I know. And I had I don't think AIM was separated yet. I think it was like an option within AOL.
On
or
the
maybe
website.
it was separate. But I was a youngin'.
Now here's a more important
began.
question. Do you remember your username?
So, as people change with their lives, so do their screen names. So I've had quite a few. My first one, I think my dad chose it.
Oh boy.
It was like Kylie 7/24, which is like my birthday. And then I was like, this is not a true reflection of me. We're going with Beach Baby 37.
What was it?
Beach Baby
Oh.
37.
Why 37?
Okay.
I like the number 3 and I like the number 7. Maybe I wanted people to think I was 37.
That's what I was going
Oh
for.
my goodness.
I think subconsciously that's
definitely it.
you know. But like Beach Baby, like what was I like wearing Abercrombie and Fitch? And like, was I being a bitch in 5th grade? Like that's
probably
name is
that's
telling.
probably when like the lifeguard like sweatshirts started to become really popular.
oh my god, you're so right. I had one of those.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a thing. I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
I had one too.
That
Robbie, you didn't have a lifeguard
should be illegal.
sweatshirt?
No.
What the fuck? You were so uncool, dude. Every cool
Well, I know
kid
that.
had a lifeguard sweatshirt.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
and none of them could rescue someone.
No, I couldn't. That's for sure.
That's on like those should have been illegal. Like, you're impersonating a lifeguard. Serious offense.
That's true.
Lauren's
False
not a
advertising.
swimmer. She's a sinker.
Excuse me, I'm an excellent swimmer.
Are you a floater? What are you?
Well, my tits keep me afloat, so
Yeah.
I never have to worry
You're a
about
floater.
drowning.
Just a big old floater. Lauren, what about you? Do you remember your first time on AIM?
Now listen, I am now. So I asked Danny, my girlfriend. I have to start somewhere because my mind is blown. My girlfriend Danny also started using AIM when she was in 4th grade. You started using it in 4th grade. I didn't even know AIM existed until I was like a freshman in high school. I didn't.
Knowing
We
your
were the
parents.
settlers.
I was in 8th grade still rocking the like hard drive disc, the floppy disk back and forth to school instead of like a USB stick. You know what I mean? Like my parents didn't even want me to have AIM. They were like, we don't want you on
Good.
the internet. And I was like, it'll help me
Smart.
learn to type. And they're like, all right. So
Yeah,
You know what?
Pornhub.com.
You appreciated vintage, okay? That's why you had the floppy disk, not the USB. You're like,
You're not
listen,
wrong.
I appreciate the finer, older things in life.
also I only knew how to work that and I did not understand USB sticks yet.
Yeah, it wasn't appreciation for the finer things. It was a lack of
It was
knowledge.
just I don't know how this works, so I'm gonna ignore it.
So wait, what year was that when you first freshman?
Freshman, I think I'm like
2006?
90% sure it was my freshman year. So we graduated 09,
2005.
subtract 4
Yeah.
from that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that year.
that's pretty late. That's pretty.
I
late.
know. What the
Late
fuck,
bloomer.
Robbie? Wait, and I've only ever had one username. I didn't know you could change them. I just typed in. It was like give you some like suggestions for
Yeah,
screen name. So I put like love because I'm young and a girl. And then I put like my favorite number, and then I put like my nickname that everyone had called me since like 2nd grade, which was Lore. So it was Love Lore. But no E,
69.
just LOV LAUR. That's it.
We love it.
It was terrible. It's a horrible screen name.
I still remember it.
Yeah.
it.
And if I knew I
Like
could change it, I
messaging me.
probably would have, but then I wouldn't have known what to change it to. So
Yeah. So I think I first started getting on AIM. I want to say around 6th or 7th grade,
how did you?
because because that's when we got a computer. We didn't have a computer for a long time. And then my dad finally got one, and my sister introduced me to AOL Instant Messenger. And yeah, I only ever had one screen name, and that was Spurs21R.
Oh, that's right.
Sick.
Because I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, and 21 is Tim Duncan's number, and R for Robbie. But
We love it.
And I used that all the way up until the freshman year of college, because I did not have a cell phone, but there was a application through AIM where you could text people on their phone through AIM on your computer.
I think I remember us doing this.
Yes, so I would text
vaguely
people.
remember this.
Yeah, so I would text people on my computer.
If you
through
were
AIM.
texting me, I knew you were home. That's...
Yeah, basically. I didn't really have a cell phone.
You're like, come pick me up. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
would you... I'm trying to remember. Would you message, like, for the username, you would just put their phone number, like, +1, and then the
Yeah,
number?
I think that's what it was.
Something like
It was
that.
a long time ago, but yeah, it was. I don't know how I set it up or how I figured it out. Probably my sister, but
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever use what is it? MSN Messenger?
I did
MS
not.
It was like
No.
a MSN Windows Messenger. You could video chat with people on that.
yeah,
Dang.
it was like MSN's answer to AIM.
Yeah, you can't video chat on AIM, can you?
No.
Not that I remember. Yeah,
Did you guys have away messages and shit? Like,
of course.
Oh, yes.
I wish I remembered them.
I know. I feel like I like maybe put some smiley faces in it, but there were people that had like fucking the
Me.
craziest messages.
Yeah,
You got to start with the song lyric.
yeah, always
Or-
a song lyric.
Oh, for
But it's like all of the lyrics, like the
the
entire,
entire song, chorus repeated 7
Hates
times.
Yep. And then like BRB shower. Hit up the cell. And you're not even in the shower. You're still on your computer. You're just like, I'm gonna go away so people see my away message.
Yeah. You have to
Like,
be
you're just-
desirable.
Yeah.
If you're not there, people are
Exactly.
gonna want you.
It's all
If you're
about
not
mind
there.
games. It's all about
Yeah.
mind games.
Oh, it's all about talking to girls on AIM. Lauren, no, you weren't into girls.
I wasn't
back
in.
then,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't understand then. I think I talked to boys on AIM, to be honest.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I asked a girl out on AIM when we were
Wow.
in middle school.
Oh my god, that's
yeah,
so cute. Stop.
That was no, it wasn't. It was a
Oh.
horrible move.
Well, what'd you do that for, Robbie?
I don't know.
You're like, I don't understand. I
So,
would've
so
done
she
it too.
didn't say yes.
Oh, she did not say yes. Yeah, she did.
Who was
She
it?
did not.
I'll break your kneecaps.
We'll
Who
we'll
was
bleep her
she?
name out, but it was
I love. I'm so sorry.
my first real crush growing up. But yeah, but she was nice about it at least. She didn't embarrass me or
She's such a sweet human.
anything like
That's
that.
Good,
But,
good taste, Robbie. I mean, sorry she said no,
Don't-
but like good taste.
Sorry, she said no. Oh, what about you guys? Did you ever ask anybody out over AIM? No, just me, just the loser here. Cool.
I feel like this might be too telling, but I feel like any of my like middle school or early high school quote relationship unquote began on AIM. Like no one asked in real life. It was like, hey, hi, do you want to go out? Yeah. And then you put their initials in your profile and you're instantly in love.
I forgot about
No.
that too. Yeah.
I got broken up with by Jay Scatiri on AIM. We had started dating, and by that I mean we ignored each other in school,
Yeah.
didn't talk online. The whole summer went by, didn't see him, didn't hear from him, and he sent me an IM a week before school started, and he was like, I don't want to date anymore.
I feel like I literally had that same relationship my like freshman year of high school.
That was a lot of your life though.
Well,
So I got some of my friends' old screen names from AIM.
oh, I'm so
Um,
excited.
I got some boring ones here. Like my sister, her name's Nikki. It was NJ36. Again, 36, 37. I don't know why that's a pattern.
Weird.
My girlfriend, she didn't have a good one, but she did have a great old Yahoo email account that was like horse crazy girl something something.
That's an accurate.
Just-
that's an
yeah,
accurate
that's very
email.
accurate.
I love it.
My friend Hillary, hers was Saka with an A, Fanatic 36.
I don't get it.
Again,
Ooh.
Soccer?
What is that?
Soccer?
Oh. I see. I
Soccer.
wouldn't have gotten that. Hillary plays soccer?
Not anymore. She's like, I quit like a week after that.
Of course.
She only did it so she could get the screen name.
Oh, obviously. My friend Alex had two good ones. She did figure skating as a kid, so hers was Skatin' Angel Baby.
Oh, my
like
Lord.
Skate and Angel Baby.
Love
And her
it.
other one was Purple Monkey Lover. LUVR.
Why?
Cute.
Because her crush back in the day had the initials PM. So Purple Monkey was like their inside joke, I guess,
Wow.
is what I understood
Is
from
the
that.
Purple Monkeys a team on Hidden Temple? Is that a team?
Oh, like Legends of the Hidden
Yeah.
Temple?
Oh my God,
I don't
the
know.
best.
I feel like Purple
The best
Monkeys
show.
is a thing.
It could
All
be.
right. Continue.
Our friend Jeannie, hers was Jean Bean 219.
Bree.
And one of my favorite ones, Jen, hers was Kiwi Pup.
Why?
Cute.
That's it. We don't know. But I'm just going to keep calling her Kiwi Pup.
Yeah, I like it. It fits her. She's tiny.
Yeah. Do you guys remember any screen names from your friends?
So I asked the ghouls,
You do have the
and
ghouls.
they didn't remember. I'm like,
That's a lie.
what do you mean? I'm like, we're going to talk about this when we get home. So, however, I do remember a few from my best friends back in the day. My friend Perry, hers was like Lavender 311. Oh my God, it's 311 today.
Yes,
Oh,
it
March
is.
11th today.
I was just thinking the band, 311.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if that's why she had that. If so, I'm so sorry
Yeah, Lavender 311.
to everyone
That's pretty cool.
involved. Another friend had Stephosaurus Rex. That was later on during like the scene
Oh, I like
phase.
that.
Oh, it's a good one, though.
Stephosaurus Rex.
Nothing embarrassing
My
about
friend-
that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. My friend Nadia had Nods X on canvas. I don't know why. That seems very specific. I don't think
Very
she was an
specific.
artist.
It
But
sounds like
it sounds deep. Like
deep, or
pained
sounds like
artist.
a person who posts naked pictures of themselves
Yeah, that's
online.
where my brain
or
went.
that. Yeah. Look her up on OnlyFans. Nods X on canvas.
If that's a
OnlyFans.
real person, somebody please let us know.
Oh God. You're welcome for the plug.
Oh man, that was such an embarrassing time. I'm such an embarrassing
Yeah.
time. That's
Do
like
you
the only
guys
way I
wanna
talk
hear
to
a-
girls.
I
is
think that's where I honed my flirting skills.
yeah, you honed them very well ago.
You know, I feel like I started using AIM at the same age that like I would have started interacting with people on a romantic level, right? So like that's how we started communicating then. You know, like
Yeah.
so I learned how
Even
to
to this day.
communicate. Yeah, like our generation, I feel like learned how to communicate this way.
Like society, yeah.
Isn't that
we have the
sad?
dating apps. We slip into DMs. I've been guilty of that.
Wait, whose DMs have you slipped into?
Whose DMs have I slipped into? No, I'm just kidding.
Any
I don't
famous
know.
people?
Any ex-boyfriend, I probably initiated it by slipping into the DMs. Do I respond to people slipping into mine? No.
Hell no.
No.
That's where the entertainment is. That's what I'm saying.
Robbie
I wish
loves
I got
it.
some DMs slipped into me. Wait.
It's painful. You got to start out slow.
It's hard the first time, but it gets easier the more times you do it.
Exactly.
That's what she said.
I have an embarrassing story for you guys involving the internet.
Wait, please tell
Shoot.
me everything.
If you guys want to hear. Okay. I don't even think the ghouls know about this.
Oh my god,
They
we have an
may.
exclusive.
I don't think many people know about this because it's so bad.
I'm so excited for
But-
you to share.
Do you guys remember the site Angel Fire? You could basically like host your own web page, and you could like.
I don't know anything
It
about
was
the
like-
internet.
It was very sophomoric, like HTML heavy.
Yeah.
But it was like you could. There was some other site too. There were a few different ones, but you would put the URL in your AIM profile, and you click it and go, and it'd be like, "Hey, I'm Kylie, Beach Baby 37. Like, love the beach and swimming and like salad fingers
Salad fingers.
and like all of my friends' like initials."
Yeah.
So I'm in 6th grade. Okay, so how old was I? 11?
Sure.
12? I decide, for some reason, that I should start a new webpage on Angel Fire
Oh no.
dedicated to the gossip in my grade.
Is this like a virtual burn book? Is that what this is right now?
It wasn't necessarily mean. Actually, no, it wasn't mean. So I had like my middle school. It was the middle school title, and then it was 6th grade. It wasn't the word gossip. It was some synonym. Mm. So I made it, and you could also have polls and stuff. So there was. So I'm gonna change the names, but one of my questions was, who do you think Sarah is gonna date next? Mikey, Joey, Carl, and then people would like vote
on it.
Wait, this is so
why?
fun.
Like, was I Perez Hilton?
Yes.
When I was 11? Like, what am I doing? So this is how I marketed it. So I typed the URL, copied and pasted in Word, printed it out, cut each individual URL, and slipped it in people's lockers through the little holes in the lockers.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, that girl Sarah I mentioned, her mom found the site.
Oh, no.
Called the cops.
What?
They came to the school. I got called down to the office, not because the cops were clever enough to trace it back to me, like with an IP address, because I made it at the library. There was no way, but because someone ratted me out.
Oh, jeez.
So I go down to the office, and they're like, this is a serious conversation. My mom is there, pissed. We're in a room, and the cop's there. And the principal, and then like, I don't know, some random 6th grade teacher. And they're like, did you make this? And I was like, I did. And they're like, this is inappropriate. You shouldn't be talking about other people on the internet. This is harassment. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And they're like, you need to apologize to Sarah and then take the website down. I was like, okay, I'll apologize to Sarah and I'll take the website down.
You're a felon.
Oh my God.
But I promise you, I didn't harass her. I just made that poll. I was curious what people thought, because she was so hot. She was like the hot girl. And I was like, any guy would be lucky to date her. Who's it going to be? You know, who's she going to choose next?
This is like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, like before that even started, right? So
exactly. And I don't even think Sarah cared. I think it was more so like her mom, and it was like, my daughter's on the internet. Like
her name.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I haven't made any gossip sites since the age of 11. So.
What was it called? Angel Fire?
Yeah, Angel Fire. That was just like the...
I've never heard of that before.
Site.
Well, Lauren, luckily there might be some websites that you do kind of remember from back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember E-Bombs World at all?
What? No.
I am the way that I am because of E-Bombs World.
What is this?
You don't know what E-Bombs World is?
I don't know what anything is, Robbie.
It's like the original memes.
Mm-hmm. I love memes.
It was
before YouTube.
It was just funny videos, funny anything that was kind of just put up there randomly. The site still exists, oddly enough, but it doesn't work too well. It's filled with like ads.
Go figure.
Aw, sad.
Yeah. Came out in 2001, which doesn't sound that long ago, but it is that long ago.
That's 20 years ago.
I know.
Pain.
Shit.
I can't.
E-Bombs World is pretty bad. Let's see. What about Neopets? Do you guys remember the original Neopets?
Yes.
We used to sell them in our store. People were...
No. This was before. They were never a physical thing.
Before they were
this is before they were stuffed animals?
Yes, they were. It was just a website where you hatched your Neopet and you raised it and trained it and fed it things, and I think there was like in-app purchases and stuff like that before it was ever a thing.
Is this like definitely a Tamagotchi but a Neopet?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so fucking addicting. And so Kylie, you remember the original Neopets.
I do. I feel like around this time, do you guys remember Habbo Hotel?
Yes.
No.
I did that as well. It was like you just made this little... It was like before The Sims, but it was
Sims.
all on the internet. So you were connecting with people all over.
Fine.
Yeah.
You made your little like avatar, and you would... It was very like pixelated, and you would just like stand in a room and start a conversation with someone and be like, Hi, how are you? Cool, you're boring, bye.
It's like Second Life. Second Life was the other big one like that, where you like created your own avatar and things like that back in the day.
I'm not familiar, but maybe I'll check it out now.
Yeah, it's probably still a thing. Of course, everybody remembers Ask Jeeves.
Oh my god, we love him.
Ask Jeeves was what I used before Google.
It was before Google.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I know. It was a little.
It's still.
That's how I learned how to use the internet, was on Ask Jeeves.
What didn't he know? I mean, I don't know his pronouns.
He was the
but,
smartest man
you
there
know.
was.
Yeah.
What was
Now
he?
it's
He was
just Jeeves, right?
He was a. Oh yeah, I think they dropped.
You can't ask him anymore.
They dropped the ask. Yeah, it's just Jeeves.
No.
It's super formal. Do you
intimidated.
guys remember albinoblacksheep.com?
The name sounds familiar.
Was it similar to E-Bomb's World?
Yes, it was. It came out later than E-Bomb's World, I
Mhm.
believe. No, it came out before E-Bomb's World. Holy shit, I wrote it down too.
Oh.
But they had more interactive things. Like you could have, they were like interactive games and interactive videos where you could choose options for certain things. There was like Frog in a Blender.
That sounds
don't know
familiar.
if you-
I feel like I might have used this site.
There's a gerbil in the microwave, and like you turn up the
Oh my
level in the
God.
microwave, and the gerbil would like swear at you and say different things, and it was fucking hilarious.
This is all
It
coming
was very
back to me
flash
now.
heavy.
Yes, very, very flash heavy. Let's be honest, all of these were very flash heavy.
Yes. You're
Yeah,
welcome, Adobe.
there was a really bad one that I remember my friends showed me, and it was fucked up. It was a fucked up website called rotten.com.
I thought you were going to say Two
Mhm.
Girls, One Cup. I was like, yeah, dude, that is
No,
fucked up.
but that video was probably on there. But so
Yeah.
Kylie, you know what rotten.com is?
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen a dead person.
Yeah.
What?
If we're gonna
It's-
get morbid.
What?
Yeah. It was
It's like what the dark web is now.
Yeah.
It's like,
It was fucked up. I mean, like the first time I ever went on that, when my friends told me, the first thing was a guy like fucking a pumpkin. Like it was so messed up. And I was like, what
We
is
love
this
it.
site?
I feel like I never, if I had known what that site was, I never even would have thought to go, like I would have wanted to like see what it was, but I don't know if I would have known how to delete my history. I would be too scared my parents would find it.
oh yeah. See, that's where
Yeah.
I would have benefited. You would have benefited from us being friends at that time because I knew how to hide the tracks.
See, I didn't know shit. I didn't know how to
I
do
actually have-
anything.
I have written down here learning to delete internet history. Do you remember when you figured that?
I figured that
Love
out
it.
the same age I started watching porn. So like, you know,
High school.
yeah.
Thank God.
That's
Now you
when
have
I
private
learned.
browser.
That's when I really figured it out.
We
So-
have incognito now.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's
So
the
much
only way
easier.
I watch porn, incognito on my phone.
Bless.
Right.
There's no other way.
No other way.
I go to theaters. So I remember printing out like naked images, like naked girl pictures, okay? Just to have when I was a young kid. When I figured out how to delete my history. Anyway, I printed these pictures out and I folded them up and I put them inside of a game case for one of my video games
Oh no!
that I had a long time ago. This was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was in the military. I went home just to visit, and I was looking through my old stuff, and I was like, oh, hey, my old video games. I'm like, oh, I remember this one, and I opened the case up, and I'm like, what are these fucking printouts?
Oh my god!
And they are the naked pictures that I printed out of just some girls, and one of them, I remember very vividly, was a photoshopped image of Tiffany Amber Thiessen, or Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell, her face on a naked girl's body.
Stop. That was a present from your past self.
Right?
Do you
Exactly.
have them?
I
Did
still
you keep
have
them? Did you keep them?
They're somewhere upstairs. Yeah.
Is that the only picture? I want to
Laminated.
know all the pictures that you had printed out when you were a kid,
Yeah.
Robbie.
I think one was like a naked picture of a wrestler that I used to watch back in the day. Her naked pictures from like Playboy or something. It's like, they're so random, but I'm
oh
so
my
glad
god,
they
that's
still
so
exist.
funny. Can we make a scrapbook with them?
Oh, that's smart.
Of course.
Wonderful.
Can I contribute?
Absolutely.
Do you have some
you.
horrible naked pictures of famous people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Photoshopped,
good.
obviously.
Yeah. Tiffany Amber
When
Thiessen.
when you said that you had printed them out and folded them, my brain immediately pictured you folding them like in origami style.
Like the little triangle, like the old school, like little like
What was that called?
football.
something catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
a cootie,
catcher,
I can
yeah.
I can still fold
Cootie
those
catcher.
like,
Cootie catcher.
from memory.
You just lift it up and it's just like a boob,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
a butt cheek.
I would get excited about that today. I'll just say that.
What
Okay.
body part is this? Tiffany?
Yeah. ROBBIE. Woo.
Yay, boobies!
Oh my god. What do I transition to now? That was weird.
I think a good transition from there is into a word from our sponsors. So, sponsor break. Go!
Are you like my lesbian podcast partner Lauren and stuck in a boring, sexless relationship?
Wait, what?
Luckily, there's a website for you.
I'm boring?
Adam and Eve is an online store where you get all the bedroom essentials to help spice up your relationship.
Can we get back to this sexless thing?
With an assortment of adult toys, lingerie, and sexy accessories, Adam and Eve has got you covered in the bedroom, or in the kitchen, or in the public library bathroom, basically anywhere you can have sex.
The library?
And even if you're not in a relationship, Adam and Eve has got your lonely ass covered as well. With an assortment of lubes, toys, and other pleasurable items, adamandeve.com will make you feel like you're not jerking off alone in your apartment ever again. So remember, if you're gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, pan-fried, or even deep-fried, Adam and Eve has got you covered in the bedroom. So head over to adamandeve.com and use our promo code BREW4U and get 50% off almost any item in store. That's promo code BREW4U, the number 4, at checkout and get 50% off almost any item. And when you do, you also get 10 free gifts courtesy of adamandeve.com, including 6 spicy movies and a 3-piece bonus kit. It's like a 3-piece chicken bucket, but, better. Now get out there and do some consensual the kind where you stick your in their then you get the Thousand Island dressing, you rub it all over your and you just jam it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Salad dressing?
adamandeve.com for all your needs. Cheers.
And we are back. Robbie, what is our next topic?
Napster. Did you guys fuck with Napster at all?
Is that a music thing?
Absolutely. Yep.
I learned how to use
All the
LimeWire
viruses.
my freshman year of college.
College. We're talking like 10 years prior to college.
Yeah, Napster was like the
Then I don't know.
precursor. That was like the OG, right?
Yeah.
There were so many lawsuits.
Oh my god. Just illegally downloading music. My friends did it all the time. Kylie, I don't know if you did it.
I did. I'd
you
burn
did?
them on a CD.
Oh wow.
I
There
love
you go.
burning
I
CDs.
did
Take a
not.
Sharpie, write all of the song names and titles on the CD.
It's got to be
around
arced
it.
to
Yep,
match the
yep,
CD,
yep.
Yep.
My sister had those. I did not download any music from Napster. I was so
Smart.
scared of getting in trouble. Like, I didn't know. Like, I just thought it was
Good.
something you didn't do. And then I heard nobody really got in trouble ever.
Except the few people that
I
did.
think
get in
later
trouble,
on.
right?
Yeah.
Those like the rare ones that were used as example cases. They're like
Just as a
kicked
news
out of
story.
college. Ugh,
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Like owed $50,000 in jail for 10 to 15 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
Like,
God.
going to jail for Napster.
Imagine.
My roommate freshman year of college got a letter in the mail basically telling him to stop illegally downloading so much music. I don't know if it was
letter in the
Napster
mail.
or LimeWire or whatever it was and 2009, but
LimeWire.
I was like, wow, you got a letter?
wow.
He's like, yeah, it's
That's
like
pretty
it's
sick.
like 12,000 songs. Like it was up there. Like
Why?
noticeable.
Why? Why would you download that many songs? What was the
I
use
don't
of
know.
that?
Maybe he was a DJ.
You're gonna
I
sit
don't
there and
remember.
listen to them all the way through? No.
Oops. I know that some people would, they would make CDs and then sell them.
I guess
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
that I guess is
you're right.
illegal.
My
It's a copyright.
Celebrity in Sync CD is definitely bootleg. So
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Did you guys ever go to the Topsfield Fair?
I bought it at a
In
fair.
Topsfield, Massachusetts.
No.
So did I. I bought a bootleg Alicia Keys CD, and the cover was just on printer paper. It
Yeah.
was colored,
Yeah.
but it was on printer paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no back.
Yes. That's the
We love
same.
it. We love to support local and small businesses.
Yeah.
when you're selling me
Support local.
a CD for $5, I'll take it.
Yeah, and they always had a deal. It was like 3 for $10, and I'm like, sold.
Fucking right. Absolutely. And that's it back in the day when you had to walk around with your CD player, So like you needed the
Yes.
CDs.
You did.
Yeah.
I loved my Walkman.
My Walkman was my fucking best friend, dude.
It was the best.
I can feel it right now in my hands. And me trying to stick it in my coat pocket.
Yeah.
Not quite large enough.
I always had to make sure the pants I wore had big enough pockets to fit it in,
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why I wore
Jankos.
cargo shorts growing up.
Yeah, same.
You put it in that big cargo pocket. Well, you were gay. There's a difference.
Actually, mine were the pants that had the zip off at the knees. I rocked the
Mhm.
shit out of those growing up.
The material of those, are they waterproof?
Depends on the pants.
Depends on the
I had a
pants.
pair and no.
Some of them, I had like a camping pair that I wore to like farm camp.
That's what I'm picturing. We love an agriculture camp.
Yeah.
Stonewall Farm, shout out when I went to like that summer camp. I had the zip-off ones at the knees that were like waterproof. And a bucket hat.
Aw, cute.
You were like the coolest person.
I was so
ever.
cool, dude.
We would have never been friends at that age.
We would have been best friends, and you know it. I always wonder if we knew each other when we were younger and like didn't know that we knew each
I
other.
think about those things all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we both like we didn't go to the same schools like growing up, but we were in the same area.
Oh.
So I hung out with Keene kids.
You were a hick.
I was not a
everyone's
hick. I was on a lake. I'm not a hick.
Lauren, you
Listen.
didn't use the internet until like high school, so shut up.
Not wrong.
What about MySpace, you guys? I assume you all had a
This is
MySpace.
just-
You all just sighed.
Embarrassing. This is just
All right, my
embarrassing.
first question about MySpace is, what was your first profile song or your most memorable profile song?
A Circus Survive song. Which one? It probably doesn't matter. I probably changed it
All of the time.
like every day. Yeah, to a new one.
What about you, Robbie?
I didn't use MySpace a lot at all. I don't think I created one until way later, like when it was dying. I just didn't care. Lauren, I didn't have a cell phone until college. Like
That's true.
I didn't
You
care
were
about.
off the grid.
I
You were
was off the
hashtag
grid.
off the grid.
He was using
Yeah.
AIM before me, but off the grid after that.
Yeah. Well, I was just doing that to talk to girls. That was.
Yeah, that's what MySpace is for, dude. Talking to chicks.
No, was it?
Post a bulletin.
You got to fill out all
God.
the surveys about yourself, put that on your page. You got to get a bumpin' profile song like Temperature from Sean Paul. Thank you.
A
You got to get a
classic.
cool background, like some galaxy shit going on, or like all the sparkly hearts that like twinkle. You were cool if you got to have like a twinkling profile, right? And then the most important thing is setting your top 5. That's the
I
hardest
remember.
part.
And then it turned into top 8, right?
Yeah, whatever it is. You got to set your the
Did it?
top
I don't-
5 is what matters, but like
True.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
top-
those 3 are just pity.
yeah, basically.
Pity
They're
ads.
they're like participants in your life. But like the first and second was this is like the start of like popularity contests for me, you know what I mean? It's like,
Mhm.
who do I
The
like
feuds.
better?
Depends on the day. Ugh, the pain when you see that you've been relocated.
And people cared. People really cared about that. They like paid attention to it. Like I remember switching it
Yeah.
one time and the person that I switched out like messaged me. They're like, "Are we still friends?" I'm like,
Aw.
"Yeah, dude."
No. That's why I switched to.
No, leave me alone.
Actually, this is my subtle way of telling you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if Facebook had if Facebook had top 5 again? I think that would create so much drama. But
So much.
the music in the background, oh, so many lawsuits.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
hide the music player so that you couldn't shut it off or see what the song was.
Oh my god.
It would just,
Oh.
you'd open up my MySpace and it would just start playing.
That's really fancy.
So,
I think I hated
apologies.
those profiles because I always wanted to know what the
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
was. And I was
I
like,
always
Of
who
muted
the
course.
fuck is it?
Yeah, like how do I stop this song? I don't want to listen to like scene emo music. Thank you.
Well,
So
I
I'm
would've.
sorry. Good. We would have been friends on MySpace.
Mine was "Wake Me Up Before You Go." So
It's a good song.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
wouldn't that be a good profile song?
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
think it
one.
would, Robbie.
I don't have any embarrassing stories from MySpace. I didn't use it enough. But any for you guys?
I don't know about embarrassing stories on MySpace. Like that was just kind of like me learning. Like that was the first social media site, right? Essentially, like that I ever used. AIM doesn't count as social media, I don't feel
Kinda.
like, and neither does MSN Messenger. So
I
Facebook
mean,
would
I
be
don't know
it.
if it was the
Good
first, but
question.
I mean, there was like blogs and things like that.
And chat rooms.
See,
Yeah,
I
there was
didn't know,
always
I
that
didn't
kind
know
of
any of
stuff,
that.
but-
So like MySpace was like my first interaction with this. And this is before like you didn't know internet was like not safe to talk to fucking everyone. I used to play the games on it. Did you like I feel like MySpace didn't have any embarrassing stories, but my yearbook did because that's where I met my ex-wife.
My yearbook. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was.
I forgot.
My yearbook was
about
like
that.
the OG Tinder. Like there was a little app in there that you could use for like a secret admirer, and like you picked like 5
Yes.
pictures out of like a group of
Yes.
20, and like you could set mile
Oh my God.
ranges and shit. Like, and when I first
Yeah.
started to like come out, I like used that to like talk to girls, like practice
Yeah.
talking to girls online, and then I met my ex-wife, and then. Now it's like Meet Me, like Facebook's Meet Me or something. Like that was the old like my yearbook.
My gosh, you're so right.
My yearbook.
That makes
Yeah.
me think of. There was also hotornot.com. You like upload a picture of yourself and people would rate you 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's really old. Yeah, hot or not. Wow.
Rough. I have an embarrassing MySpace story.
Oh my god, what is it?
Shoot.
So I have no idea what the editing app was. Maybe it was probably MS Paint, but I started editing. Or
I like how you called
day,
MS Paint an editing app.
because here's what happened. I decided, so I have green eyes. They're just green, whatever. But I wanted to zoom and enhance. So I enhanced by like making them lime green, basically. That's why I'm like, it was probably MS Paint. Didn't look real. It looked like I was wearing crazy contacts. But
Yeah.
I uploaded the photos, and people would comment and be like, oh my God, your eyes are so green. Like, wow, you have really pretty eyes. And I'd be like, thank you. Like, dude, that's so embarrassing.
I feel like you would be really good at catfishing people. Is that just me?
I am.
Wait, she's like, yeah, I know.
Not yet, but I'm going to write that down.
One
My
day.
next hobby.
Catfishing.
Catfishing.
People are too good at catching catfishes now. Before
know.
that whole show and movie, like, you didn't know that
True.
catfishing was a thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
But
needs
you guys
to
know
show
of my
your-
life of crime. 11-year-old me. Like, I would be
That's
able
true.
to hide the tracks. No one would find me.
That's true. You are a felon, so that's good. Fun fact: we were gonna message a felon for an
What?
episode. We were gonna do like email exchanging with an actual felon in prison.
Oh, that's cool.
But it didn't. It doesn't work out the way you think it's gonna.
Do they have
Yeah.
email access?
They do, but you have to like pay for the
Limited.
exchange, and it's just it's like it's not worth the content. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
Did you have a specific felon in mind?
Oh,
Or one with a
yes, I
specific
did.
Crime?
Yep. Yeah.
That'd be-
I made up names for us. I didn't use our real names. Lawrence was just Larry.
Love it.
I said I run a podcast. My
There's
name's
Larry.
Jackie Daytona, and I work with my friend Larry. So
Here I am, just Larry.
Just
Jackie.
Lair.
Jackie
Call
Daytona.
me Lair.
Jackie.
Call me Larry.
That's too funny.
So how long did you guys keep Tom on your friends list? Could you get rid of him? I don't even remember.
Yes.
You could unfriend Tom,
You couldn't unfriend him, but you could, like,
Block
hide him.
block him,
You block him.
block
You blocked Tom.
Dear diary, today I blocked Tom.
I blocked Tom. Kylie was the first. I blocked Tom. They're like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Could you have Tom in your top 5?
You could.
Yeah, Tom started out in your top 5.
He was always number one, yeah.
Yeah, he was always number 1. Like
He's
in your
always
heart.
everyone's number one.
Yes,
until you
always in
changed
my
it.
heart.
Tattooed. Plot twist. We all have.
We all have
the
Tom
MySpace
tattoos.
Tom tattoos. It's his photo, the MySpace photo, where he's just like,
Like in the chair, like in the
yeah, looking back, and then there's like math on it. So I looked him up a few years ago on Instagram because he sold MySpace for a good chunk of change.
Yeah.
And he's just like traveling, and he's a photographer. I remember reading that he likes communism.
What?
He seems like a weird. These are just the fun facts about Tom. He seems. I mean, I'm sure he's lovely, but he just seems quirky.
Yeah.
You know, like, would we be able to have like a real down to earth conversation?
You should catfish him.
Debatable.
Yeah, you should catfish him. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
He's like, you blocked me in 2002.
Yeah. You were the first ever. I liked you the most.
You were the one that got away.
Oh, we're so sorry, Tom. I don't know if he really is a creep or not.
Sorry.
Well, he
Tom.
likes communism.
Yeah, not a creep, just odd. Or he's great. Who am I? Who am I to judge? I was drawing green eyeballs on myself in MS Paint.
Yeah, committing felonies, yeah.
Right?
Well, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that flashback. I don't know, Lauren, if you have anything additional to add.
I think the only other notes that I had made were like these fucking videos that like took over life, like Charlie the Unicorn, and you have the llama song, and you
Oh
got
my gosh.
salad fingers, and just like all of those like kind of viral videos. But that, like, I didn't know what Vine was, so like, or that other meme site that you said.
Vine.
Yeah,
Vine
Vine's-
was way after.
Again, still didn't know. It's a running theme throughout my life. I just
Well, I think a lot of those videos you mentioned were E-Bomb's World and Albino
Mhm.
Black Sheep. Like, that's where they got their
I always
their
watched them on
start from and
YouTube.
just kind of launched.
I think freshman year is
There
when
was-
it
Oh, yeah.
happened, but
I remember there was some drama because E-Bomb's World was getting like sued, or they were getting in trouble for posting videos from Albino Black Sheep. Because like the whole, still to this day, like intellectual property, it's like very blurred depending on like
Yeah.
what you're uploading and what you're using and sharing, and are you profiting from it or is it just for commentary? But I remember, do you remember the grape stomping video of the woman?
Yes, falling off the thing.
That is like the first one that I ever remember.
Really?
And there's some news interview segment. They're interviewing some woman at a winery and they're stomping on grapes. And this poor woman falls like to the ground and she's going, ow, 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 ow.
I have seen that video. It hurts my body every time I watch it. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like videos where people, like you can like hear people being injured.
I know.
You can just tell how much fucking pain
it
she was
pains
in.
you. Yeah. Like you have the empathy, but also you're laughing because it sounds so funny and you're like, this is insane. But I know that Fox, 'cause it was some news segment on Fox, they emailed the founder of eBaum's World, like Eric Bauman,
Yeah, I don't remember.
hence
his name.
eBaum's
Beats the
World.
shit out of
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And they were like, you need to take this down. This is our property. And like, I don't really know what became of it. I don't think anything because it stayed up and it's still viral. But
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Old lawsuits based off of old videos that don't matter anymore.
Exactly.
Before we go, we're going to rate our drinks real quick. Kylie, would you like to start?
I'm drinking Ectoplasm, which is a seasonal cider from Far From the Tree Brewery in Salem. And it has green bell peppers, jalapenos, and kiwi. And it is bright green, as we mentioned. I'm going to give this a nice... Can I use decimals?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank God. 4.89.
Oh wow.
4.89.
I love it. It is delicious.
Dang.
Like, I could chug this, but I won't.
I mean, no judgments here. You want to chug it? Go right ahead.
It looks like
I may.
Ecto Cooler.
I know. I want to drink it.
Yeah.
It looks like melted like green Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, it does. And
Like-
it's a similar taste, too. The sour apple,
Ugh.
but it's
Yeah.
not too sweet.
I need to have one of those. I gotta
4.89.
try it.
You do.
What about you, Lauren?
Oh, well, I drank Party Pants Zombie fruited sour beer from Throwback. It's delicious and sour and fruity, and I'm gonna rate it 4.
Dang.
Just a
Two high ones
straight
in a
up
row.
4. I've been needing a sour beer like real bad recently, and it's nice and fresh, so real good.
Things alcoholics say.
Oh,
All right. I drank Cutting Tiles, a double IPA with raw wildflower honey from Trillium Brewing. I think I rated this already in our Untapped under the brew interviews. I believe I gave it a 3.75 or a 3.50.
that sounds right.
Very good. You know, better than average. Obviously, it's Trillium. Everything they do
It's magic.
is generally pretty solid. So I think I'll have to stay with that. Anywhere in between that 3.5 to 3.7, I think is perfect for this beer. If it wasn't double dry hopped and it had more honey, easily 4.25.
Just a touch more honey.
More honey. So we talked about the old internet and some of our old stories. If you have old stories from the internet, hopefully embarrassing ones, please let us know because we will talk about it on air.
Share
We're talking
them.
to you,
Share them all.
Alyssa. I feel like Alyssa would have some embarrassing stuff.
We'll see. Spooky ones for sure.
Oh, God. Well, that just about wraps it up for this episode. You can find the Brew Interviews on our Instagram account at The Brew Interviews or on Twitter at Brew Interviews. You can also send us an email at thebrewinterviews@gmail.com or on Facebook under The Brew Interviews. And if you feel so inclined, you can head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/The Brew Interviews and become part of the Brew Interviews family, just like these people: Hillary, Mitch, Steph, Karen, Danny, Jess, and the Wreck My Podcast crew. Thank you very much for supporting the show. And for the month of March, as we always do, we are donating our Patreon proceeds to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And we are actually working with Kylie and the Golden Ghouls Podcast, who are donating 20% of their merchandise sales also to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So buy their stuff. You can do a one-time donation on our Patreon if you want to. Everything goes to the foundation. So
Yeah,
no worries about that.
Special foundation close to all of our hearts.
Exactly.
exactly.
Also, be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. It really helps us out. And I would like to thank our sponsor, AdamandEve.com. And be sure to use our promo code BREW4U. That's BREW, the number 4U. And get 50% off almost any one item. And when you do, you also get 10 free special gifts. So get you and your loved ones something special and help out the show at the same exact time. And finally, I want to thank Kylie for joining us tonight. We had a great time. Kylie, where can they find you in your podcast?
The Golden Ghouls, you can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. I prefer Spotify, but whatever works for you. And thank you so much, guys. This was so fun.
Yeah, this was a good time.
I agree. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my beer. Poorly timed. I had so much fun.
For the Brew Interviews, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Kylie.
Yes!
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
This has been The Brew Interviews, a podcast about craft beers coast to coast with Lauren and Robbie.
But as soon as that meeting ends, you're just like ripping off the slacks.
Tearaways.
I fucking wish. I wish that tearaways were still in style. I'd rock the shit out of those.
They are if you play in the NBA, I guess.
Yeah, but I am not tall enough to do that.
Yeah, that's the thing that makes you not able to qualify for the NBA, Lauren. Okay. It's my height.
It's my height, guys. I'm a great basketball player.
It's the one thing.
Basketball skills.
I'm good at basketball, thank you. I'm short, but I used to do okay.
You're powerful.
I used to do okay. The story of Lauren's life. That's your novel right there. I used to do okay.
I used to do okay. I love it.
Yeah.
I would read that memoir.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See?
I'd read it. Well, I wouldn't read it. I'd audiobook it.
Yeah. I would watch the biopic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I feel great. Thanks for boosting my self-esteem. All right. I'm ready.
Oh, great.
Anytime.
All right. You ready, guys?